Hi everyone, my name is Guillaume and welcome to a new episode of Hit the Tone. Hi guys, I hope you're doing fantastic today. Welcome to a new episode of Hit the Tone here on Thomann's Guitars and Basses. In this series, I take intros, riffs, licks, bits of famous songs and try to give you all the tools you need to hit that tone. This is a recommendation-based format, so please go down that comment section and let me know which song you want me to cover next and I'll get to you real quick. While you're down there, please consider liking the video, subscribing, helps us a lot, so thank you in advance. Without further ado, let's dive into this episode that is going to be about John Mayer's guitar playing in Who Did You Think I Was? I think it's a fair guess to assume that the guitar used on that recording was a Fender Stratocaster. John Mayer's been using single coil guitars almost all the way through, whether it's Fender Strats, his PRS Silver Sky. So this is the kind of tone you're looking for. And more particularly in the neck position. That will take you from there to there. As usual, it doesn't really need to be a Fender Stratocaster, as my good friend Chris proved it in the Live at the Lake video. A Telecaster will do the trick just fine, so will any single coil instrument with a neck pickup position. If you only have a humbucker guitar, split coil in the neck will give you the same kind of tone. Not exactly the same, but close enough to play the song. If you don't have a coil split, it's a really cheap investment into a whole new world of tone, so I highly recommend that. That's for the guitar. Onto our amp and pedal setup. Before you guys get started in that comment section, please note that I'm not basing this song off the album recording, but on more of the live tone that he uses, which is fairly gainier. So more particularly the Live at the Nokia Theatre. It's a pretty gainy tone, crunchy really, and there's several ways of going about this. If you have an amp with a crunch channel on it, that will work just fine. I recommend boosting the mids though, and if you can boost the mids, back the gain down and boost the front of the amp, that would probably be an even better solution. If you have a clean amp, as I have here with that Fender Tweed, you can also use distortion, preferably overdrive pedals to get that tone. One pedal should do the trick, ideally a Tube Screamer-ish, mid-boosted kind of overdrive. That's already a good start, and that's what I'm using here. And that will take you from that to that. That's already a really good start. We could stop there, but I kind of want to add something, because if you listen to the live of that John Mayer trio kind of period, the tone is kind of muffled, but in a good way. Like it's a really mushy, super rich kind of tone. So it feels to me like these mids are boosted by something else. And he famously used a blues breaker pedal as well as a blues driver. So we have these options with the BD2 by Boss and the Morning Glory, which is a blues breaker-ish kind of circuit by GHS. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to push the front of the Tube Screamer with the other overdrive to add some more texture to it. And that will take us from there to there. Such a glorious tone. Okay, that's about as far as I'll go with the sound of it. Now on to step number 3, which is probably the most important one, and is how to play the song. If you guys don't feel like learning that song off the screen, the tabs are available in the description down below. We'll start with the fretting hand, and that should look something like this. As usual, don't forget to start slow and build your way up progressively. Now, onto our picking hand. For the purpose of that demonstration, and so you guys can see exactly which string I'm picking, I'm not going to do the full movement, but we'll get back on that really shortly. Here's what the picking hand should look like. And that's it for your picking hand. Now, kind of jumping back onto what I said about the full movement thing, what I meant by that was the intention that John Mayer puts in that song, the message behind it. Who Did You Think I Was is a statement from a John Mayer that's kind of coming back from a lot of pop guitar playing and pop songs, and wants to shout that he's also a blues guitar player. The whole John Mayer trio thing was a statement. And so you need to have that intensity in your guitar playing, because plucking all the strings and just muting the one that you don't want to ring will take you from there to there. Alright, so there you go. I believe you have all the tools you need to hit that legendary tone that is John Mayer's in Who Did You Think I Was? As usual, this is a recommendation-based format, so don't forget to go down in that comment section and let me know which song you want to see next. While you're down there, please like, subscribe, all the good stuff. In the meantime, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next week in the next episode of Hit the Tone.